Hello my Dutch brothers and sisters and friends. First of all, I want to express my deep gratitude to you all. My dream when I wrote this book was that it would stimulate conversations, especially between theologians, believers and creative people, artists and novelists and musicians and stand-up comedians too. And this you've understood, and I'm deeply grateful. That is fantastic. Christianity has always thrived when it has been open to conversation, especially with those who are other. At the heart of our faith is the triune God, the eternal conversation of love and equality between the Father, the Son and the Holy Spirit. And of course God became flesh in someone above all of conversation. Especially in John's Gospel we see Jesus, who was the one who was prepared to talk with everybody, from the woman at the well to Pontius Pilate. Conversation, dialogue is the most human of all activities, and therefore it's the most divine. A key, I think, to good conversation is letting yourself be surprised by what the other person says. We open our minds to who they are, how they exist and thrive in ways that we never anticipated or guessed. We open ourselves to their being. And of course in the best conversations this changes us. Good conversation is transformative of who we are. And that's why we need many friends. And I think of my very good Dutch friends, perhaps beginning with the dearly beloved Andrew Lascaris, whom I miss. And the best conversations are fun if they enlarge your heart and your mind, make you think things that you never thought before. Another friend of mine, James Allison, wrote a book called The Joy of Being Wrong. I think especially of one of my close friends in the order, Gareth Moore, who was a philosopher, biblical exegete, a brilliant linguist. So many talents. I mean, it makes you sick really, doesn't it? So many talents. And we enjoyed vastly arguing, debating, conversing. Once I went to see him in his room at 10 o'clock at night to ask if he would be prepared to go and preside at Mass for the nuns the next day. And we got into a discussion. And suddenly we realised that it had dawned. It was 6 o'clock in the morning. And we hadn't even been drinking, which was unusual for Dominicans. He once gave a lecture in the university in which he devoted to attacking an article that I'd written on St. Paul's view of sexuality. Some people thought I would be annoyed. I was honoured. I was honoured that he thought it worth disagreeing with me. So we went to the pub afterwards and had a good pint together. I wrote the book, which I hope sparked some of your conversations, back in 2016 when I had cancer of the mouth. Realising that death was a possibility, I wanted urgently to say what mattered so much to me. I think also the slight rush explains some of its imperfections, which I hope you will forgive. But thank you for understanding what I was trying to do. Fantastic. Today I had cancer again. This time more seriously, cancer of the jaw. I shall have a very big operation on August the 16th. Remember me in your prayers. It will be a long haul, and the future at this moment is unknown to me. But I've started another book. This time, conversations with a young Polish Dominican in the École Biblique, Łukasz Popko. Conversations about conversations with God in the Bible. So pray that I will survive long enough to complete this book, and that it may be better than the last one. So my gratitude to you all. I wish that I would be able to listen and understand your conversations, but the very fact that you are having these dialogues gives me joy. Have fun. God bless.